Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are diving into something super important in the tech world, and that is Linux. Have you ever wondered what Linux is, where it came from, and why so many professionals swear by it? Whether you are a professional or a tech enthusiast, an aspiring hacker, or just someone curious about operating systems, this video is for you. So we will explore what Linux is, its fascinating history, how it's used today, and why it's essential in cybersecurity. So stick around because by the end of this video you will have a solid understanding of Linux. Alright, so what exactly is Linux? In simple terms, Linux is an open source operating system based on Unix. Unlike Windows or MacOS, Linux is not owned by a single company. Instead, it's built and maintained by a community of developers worldwide. Think of it as an OS that gives you freedom, security, and control over your system. And do you know the best part of it of Linux? And it is totally free. Fun fact is, if you own an Android phone, you are already using a Linux version. Yes, that's right. Android is based on the Linux kernel. To understand Linux better, let's take a quick look at its history. In the late 1960s, Unix was created at AT&T's Bell Labs. It was powerful but expensive. Fast forward to 1991, a Finnish student named Linus Torvalds wanted a free alternative to Unix. So he built the first version of the Linux kernel and shared it online. Developers from around the world joined in, and Linux quickly grew into what it is today, a powerful, versatile OS used by servers, developers, hackers, and even space missions. The interesting fact is over 90% of the world's supercomputers run on Linux. Linux is literally everywhere. Let's break it down. Web servers like Google, Facebook, and Amazon run on Linux. Some supercomputers, almost all of the world's fastest supercomputers, use Linux. Uh, uh, there are many IoT and smart devices like your smart TV, smartwatch, and even some refrigerators use Linux. And the cybersecurity and hacking tools like Nmap, Metasploit, and Wireshark run on Linux. And some personal computers, like many people switch from Windows to Linux for security and customization. They are a pro tip for you. If you are a programmer or an ethical hacker, Linux is a must-have skill you have to acquire. So now let's talk about why Linux is essential for cybersecurity. In security and privacy purpose, Linux is more secure than Windows because it doesn't allow unauthorized applications to run easily. And file and permission control. Linux gives users full control over files and process, making it harder for malware to spread. And hacking and penetration testing tools. Ethical hackers use Linux-based distros like Kali Linux and Parrot OS and Blackbox and Black Arc Linux for security purpose. And the best part of it is customizable and open source. Since Linux is an open source, cybersecurity experts can analyze and modify the system for security research. And there's a fun fact, even the US Department of Defense and NASA rely on Linux. Okay, and let's see some basic beginner friendly commands of Linux. Okay, let's go. So now let's see some basic beginner friendly commands in our Linux system. This is my Kali Linux operating system, and I will show you some beginner friendly command. First of all, open the terminal. After opening the terminal, the first command you should run is who am I? Who am I? This will find out what users we are currently logged in as. This will print the username in our terminal. Enter. Okay, we are currently logged in as student. If we give give sudo permission to our system and the password, and then click on and then run that command who am I, it will show that I am now using as root permission. That means I am logging is as root. And then the next command you should know is pwd, and that is that means printing working directory. It will shows your current working directory. So let's run this command. Okay, we are now in home directory we are now in student directory under home directory. So in Linux, everything is a file. Every tools, every application is file. So you have to run some commands. You have to create some command. You have to create some directory. You have to create some file to run some applications. So let's see. After that, pwd, and if you want to see the directory list in your current directory, you have to run the command ls. That means list. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 directories in our home directory. By the way, if you see, please observe here some difference. Like here is a curve hyphen, and that means you it is home directory for user. And if you find cd hash home, okay, so home, and the sign will change if you hit permission, and the curve hyphen is vanished. Okay. So after that after the command we should run that is cd. Cd means change directory. If you want to go another directory, you have to use this command. It's the cd. Suppose we want to go. Sorry, we want to go student. We want to go our download directories. In that case, we have to type cd slash down and download. Okay, we don't have to give slash. You can just type the directory names and then enter. Okay, now we are in download directories. Let's see in which directories we are currently pwd. So we are seeing that we are now in home download directories under student directory under home directory. And after that, if you want to create a file in your system, you can type touch command like touch touch, and I'm creating a file not in download folder. Let's go to desktop folder. We have to go back in one directory. So for this, we have to type cd dot dot. Then we will go a step back directory. Okay, you are seeing that now we can type pwd. Then you are seeing previously we were in download directory under student directory under home directory, and now after typing cd dot dot, we are in only student directory under home directory. And now we want to go to desktop directory. For this, we have to type, okay, desktop directory is here. So we can type cd desktop. Now let's create a file named test.txt. Create a txt file. For this, we have to type touch te as a test.txt. See, here is a file that we have created named test.txt. There's another way you can create a file, and that is use the default text editor for in your system, and that is Nano. Nano is come pre-installed in Linux system. You just have to type Nano and then the file name say 2.txt. Okay, enter. And if you want to give some input here, then you can type this. I am typing test, and then Control X, and the type yes, and the file name test2.txt. We have to create test2.txt. Okay. Okay, you can see here is another file. Okay, now let's see how we can input some input some text here. So for this, we can use echo command. Echo will output any text we provide. Let's see echo and type hello there, and redirect it. We have to use some operators like this redirects it and in test.txt file. Enter. and let's see uh, is it in our test file or not. Is you can run cat command displays the content of a file. Let's run it. Cat space test or txt. Okay, now we are seeing that test file contain hello there input. Okay, and besides, if you want to delete this and input new content, then you have to type type the same command again. There I am to at Linux and we take it to test .txt file. Enter. Okay. We didn't add the echo command. Okay. Let's see. Okay. We have entered a different input. So now let's try to read this. Cat test.txt. So we are seeing that there is another input, and it has been overwritten from the previous input. So there's a different command, like if you don't want to overwrite the previous input and append some new input, then you will have to use the double redirect option. So let's try this. I am adding some commands. I am adding some input, like adding some sentence. I am using Tally Linux. Okay, and want to add this after the previous text. So we have to use this. Okay, enter. And let's read the file content. Okay, now we are seeing this. It already contains a text name. Hello there, I'm using Linux. And after that, as we have used this operator, it append the text. I am using Kali Linux. Okay, and that is the using of redirection operator. And now let's see how we can remove a file. For this, we have to run the command name rn. Rn means remove. And after that, we have to type the file name test.txt. Okay, you can see here was the file, and it has been deleted. And if you want to delete, I am writing the command again test.txt file. Please observe here that this file will be deleted. Enter. You can see these files being deleted. Okay, now if you want to create a directory, you have to type mkdir, means main directory, and the name of directory file. So we can type test2, a directory name. We can give a directory name test2 and enter it. You can see here it is a folder named test2, and it has been created right now. Okay, and if you want a file, if you want to move a file into your test directory, so you can run these commands. Like, let's create a file first. Patch test.txt echo. I am using Kali Linux. Okay, I have created a file and input some text file here, and we can see test.txt file. I am using Kali Linux here, and now we want to copy this file into our test2 directory. For this, we have to run cp command. Cp means copy, and the name of the file test.txt file. Test.txt file we want to copy into our directory, and the directory name that is test2, and then enter it. And let's go to test2 folder, test2 directory, and then type ls command, which represent the list command. So enter it. We can see test file is here, and let's read this file. We can see this. I am using Kali Linux contain test file already here. So now create another file and move that file in test folder. For this, we are going one step back, and then type ls command. Here already a file named test.txt. Now create another file named 2.txt. You can see we have created a test2.txt file, and we want to move this file into test2 folder. For this, we have to type move command, mb. mb means move, and the file name test2.txt and the folder name after directory name. We have to type move command and then file name and then the directory name and enter it. You can see here was a test2.txt file and it is vanished. So let's go to test2 folder and list this. We can see test2.txt file is here. Okay. So if you want to remove any directory, you want to type move directory command. You can type move mvdir, move directory command. Okay, move directory command. There's no commands like this. So you have to sorry, move, not move. You have to type rm command, rm directory, remove directory and the directory name. We can type td as test2. Okay. Fail to remove test2 directory, not empty. Because of the directory content to file, and that's why we can't delete it like this. So we have to use rm and the recursive permission and then the test2, the folder name, the directory name, and then enter it. You can see the directory has been deleted. Okay. And if you want to type uh, multiple commands and then output it, you have to use two operators, and let's see what it should be. Okay, I am deleting the test file first. Okay, now I want to create a directory and input some text there. Text there. For this, we have to type first create a directory named test.txt. ST. And after this, we want to input some text file in this, some sentence in this text file. For this, we want to run this command in a single line. For this, we have to use AND operator, double AND operator, and the input sentences that we want to input. And these are, let's input some echo. Redirect it, echo what we want to echo. I'm using Linux. Linux, and want to redirect it to the test.txt file. Basically, this will first create a test file and uh, input some sentence that I have given, and then redirect it to the test file. Okay, enter it. Here you can see a test file is created, and if we read the content of this file, we can see here is I am using Linux. And if you want to background your command, if I want to run a upgrade command, if you upgrade and want to background it, we have to type skill and operator. Okay, we have to give sudo permission. Sudo. Basically, this will upgrade our whole process, and the whole process will be happened in our background. Okay. Okay, you can see our terminal will be not busy for this. This is a helpful operator. If you want to scan some network or performing some attack, but you don't want to make busy your terminal, so this operator will be helpful. Okay, so if you want to see your IP address, you have to type ifconfig command. You can see like Ethernet 0 IP is 192.168.42.129, and loopback IP is here. And there you have it, a complete beginner-friendly introduction to Linux, its history, uses, importance in cybersecurity, and basic commands. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more cybersecurity and ethical hacking content. What's your favorite Linux command? Let me know in the comments below. So stay safe, stay secure. Thank you.